Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is April Sargent. Today I have a haul video for you and it's a good one, y'all. I have things from Ulta and from Sephora. I'm gonna go ahead and get started because it's a lot of good stuff. Ulta does carry Yankee Candle items and they may have other candles, but anyway, this was on the clearance rack, half off. It's the Reed diffuser in Home Sweet Home, which is one of the spicy cinnamony smell. I'm gonna take that to put it in my office at work. That's really pretty and it was only $10.99, so sold. Ulta had been having their 21 Days of Beauty and this was one of their special items for their 21 Days of Beauty campaign. It's a Lorac Champagne Dreams palette. It was 15 bucks. I went there in the afternoon the day that they were having this. They were all gone and I found one lying about in the hair section. I haven't played with these at all. Obviously just opened it. I couldn't find anywhere on the package where it told you the name of the shades, but I went ahead and swatched them out for you. Pinky color, like a bronze, more of a peachy, goldish color, more of a copper, and then a coppery brown, and then these are the two matte shades. Very pretty. I love Lorac shadows, so, and this definitely looks like colors that I will use. Got some lip products from Essence, triple extra large shine in cute pink, long lasting lipstick in 07 Natural Beauty, of a mauvish kind of pink, and then this is 13 Love Me. Obviously I'm feeling pink. I did swatch those out. There's the gloss there, just a light pink with sparkle, iridescent pink sparkle to it. This is the Love Me, and this more mauve shade is Natural Beauty. That they remind me of the Tarte Amazonian Butter lipstick. It's real creamy. Actually, they're a little more pigmented than the Tarte one. This is not something new. I was just thinking when I swiped these on my hand, I thought, that feels like the Tarte lipstick. It feels like the Tarte lipstick, but it's more pigmented. I like their lip glosses. They're not too sticky. They give you some nice shine. That particular pink is new. It was on a display with a few others. Picked up this mascara mostly because the packaging was so cute. It's just adorable. I was like, well, I gotta have that. Lash Princess. Yes, of course I have to have that. I haven't tried it yet. That's an interesting wand. One of these swirly jobs. Its bristles are shorter on one end, wider on the other. See, it says it's a volume mascara. That's good for me. The packaging, so cute. I had to get it. I received my birthday gift eyeshadow. I have not played with this, and I don't think I have any of the Ulta eyeshadows, so I don't know how good they are. I had bought one of their cream eyeshadows one time, and I never returned makeup, but I returned that junk because it was horrible. I put it on my eye and I couldn't even get another color up there. It dried and then just started flaking right off. It was horrible. Their cream shadows for me are a don't. Unless they've changed the formula, forget about it. Well, I swatched these. They seem pretty good. These are the lighter shades and then of course the darker ones. The lightest shade in the middle there was a bit powdery and I tried to swatch that out, but like I said, I haven't tried to do them on my eye, so I don't know. They're pretty shades. They're nice neutrals, something you can work with. I picked up the IT Cosmetics CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream, so concealer basically. Man, that is a lot of product. I picked up Fair. Ooh, I squeezed out way too much there. Pretty creamy. Haven't used it yet, so I don't know how it's gonna do under the eye. Looks pretty smooth on the back of my hand. It did not make the lines in my hand more pronounced, so that's good. Sometimes you can tell with product. You just put it on your hand and it starts seeping into all your little lines on your hand. You're like, oh, Lord of me, how's that gonna look near my eyes? Picked up their Build-A-Brow Gel in Auburn. Well, get it out of the package. And that's cute. Hugs and kisses, Jamie. Looks like she signed it. There's the color. That'll work for me. It's nice and warm. And I got the brush. But it says it's a Heavenly Luxe angled fence brush end, which I thought was interesting. It's like the brushes has little divots in it. So it goes brushes, divot, brushes, divot, brushes, divot. It says it's to help you have a natural brow look, and then has the spoolie on the end. Picked up a couple of the Pacifica Rollerball fragrances. This one is Indian Coconut Nectar. Right off, it does have a very alcohol-y smell. Gotta let it air out a minute before you sniff it. And Island Vanilla. Girl, I'm gonna smell good both sides. Little coconut, love vanilla. Little coconut, love vanilla. But yeah, if you're like coconut or vanilla, check those out. This really smells like coconutty suntan lotion. I mean, it smells good. It smells like summertime. The vanilla reminds me of the vanilla by the Atelier cologne. If you like this, but don't want to pay that much money because it's very expensive, try out this Pacifica one. It's very close because the Atelier has, it's vanilla, but it has a citrus scent to it, and so does this. I can't remember if I've mentioned this in a haul. I don't think that I have, but I want to mention it because it's a new fragrance from Balenciaga. This is different. It smells like bananas. It smells like fresh and green bananas. It smells good. It's good for summertime. So check that out if you are someone who likes to switch up their fragrances, likes floral and fruity. Girl, I smell good! Woo! I picked up 3 of the Sebastian Professional Hairsprays. I received one of these months ago, last year. I think it was the Shaper Fierce as a coupon, a freebie from Ulta. And I really, really liked it. And I only was able to use it for a week or 2. And then the darn sprayer on it went out and wouldn't work anymore. But I loved it. And then I've just been using other things, but keeping that in the back of my mind. But when I went to the store, I was like, well, I couldn't exactly remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was the Shaper Fierce. Just to cover all the bases. I got all the ones that were in the black tube. The Zero Gravity is for lightweight control, Reshaper is Stronghold, and the Shaper Fierce is the finishing spray. Picked up OPI Drip Dry. Not tried drying drops because I am so impatient. And this said wet to set in 60 seconds. Well, that sounds like something I could handle. Then I was over, of course, getting my Essence lip products and saw that they had an express dry drop. And you know what? Their stuff is only like a couple of dollars. So I thought, oh, what the heck? I'll get them both. Now I have something I can compare how they work, see which one I like the best. Picked up this spray-on shower off hair remover from Sally Hansen. I wanted to start using these temporary tattoo jewelry things, but I wanted to take the hair off my arms so that I just wouldn't have anything in the way to keep it from adhering to my skin. I used this on my arms and it says 3 minutes. So you're supposed to get in the shower, spray it on, leave it on 3 minutes, wash it off. I did that and then I looked at my arm and the little hairs were still on there. This didn't, in 3 minutes, didn't make the hair come off. So I did it again for 3 minutes. It started making my arms burn, so I washed it off and then I was like, why isn't this working? But it says that you're supposed to test a patch and see, and you can leave it on your arms for up to 10 minutes and only do it once a day. Since my arms were already burning a little bit, I didn't want to put it back on. I don't know, I think it did. Showered a few times now since I've used it, and I was noticing my arms today and I don't see the little hairs anymore. So I think that they did. I mean, obviously they went ahead and they're gone, but it didn't take it off right then. I guess they just kind of wandered away during the night. I have no idea. I think next time I may just get Nair. My hairs are so teeny weeny. You could hardly even see them. And it says that this is for coarse hair. Legs, body, arms, and more. I was just thinking, like, if you put some of this like around your bikini area, that's way coarser than what's on my arms. What's it gonna do with that? A friend of mine was like, well, maybe because your hair's so fine, that's why it didn't work. Maybe it's made for coarser hair, but logically, to me, that doesn't make sense. It seems like if it's supposed to work on coarse hair, then it should be able to annihilate fine hair. Verdict, still out on this, not quite sure. I got this EOS shave cream. I didn't know that they made shave cream. It was on an end cap at Ulta. They had this and a blue one, and then one that was like an off-white. It was the vanilla. And of course I was gonna get the vanilla because I love vanilla, but pink, y'all, pink. Y'all, I just couldn't take my eyes off the pink. I haven't smelled it either. It's pomegranate raspberry. Oh yeah, that smells delicious. That smells like some now and laters. Oh, I just want to eat it. It smells so good. Oh boy, that smells good. I picked up some sunscreen, Copper Tone for beach and pool. SPF 50, fast absorbing, water resistant, 80 minute spray on. Love the spray on. Now that I've gone spray on sunscreen, it's like I don't want to do anything else. Oh, there we go. When I first sprayed it, I kind of thought it smelled like boiled eggs. It does. It's a little bit of, it doesn't have the normal, Copper Tone. I don't know why. Copper Tone. I even said Copper Tone. I was thinking Hawaiian Tropic. When I was a kid, I used to have a reaction to Copper Tone. Hopefully they've reformulated. Guess I'm about to find out. It used to sting my skin so bad. I was a kid. I would think I always thought it was the sun, but it was the sunscreen that was making me sting so bad. And back then, you didn't have all the choices for sunscreen like you do now. It was pretty much Copper Tone or Hawaiian Tropic. And my mom would always get Copper Tone. And I was able to buy my own Hawaiian Tropic. I actually saw this on the Ulta website, and then so I poked around until I found it in the store. It's called Grow Gorgeous. It's a hair growth serum. It says independently proven actives promote visibly thicker, longer, fuller hair. Helps you look like you have 13,000 more hairs on average. I said, bring that on, baby. I don't know, sometimes I just have a good feeling about products. And does that make them work? And I'm just having like a placebo effect? I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. As long as it works, that's all I'm caring about. But I saw this on the website and thought, this sounds pretty good. Put your lethargic follicles through some serious schooling with this ultra concentrated formula with a proprietary 21.5% active complex blend of 7 technologies that work hard together to make hair visibly longer, thicker, and fuller. Bring on some of that. Well, I have had short hair for my life. Even when my hair was longer, it only gets to about right here. So it's not like I've never had what anyone would consider long hair. I've had hair that's long for me. My hair's just really, really fine. Teeny weeny, even though like right here, it looks like it's something. They're teeny weeny, tiny little hairs. Anyway, so there it is. So I am looking forward to using that, and I hope that I have something good to report. Hopefully I will have some big ol' thick, crazy beach babe hair, because you know they have all these beachy products for you to use in your hair now. Like, you can't be all beachy hair with this. It's too short. I always think I'm gonna let my hair grow and then it never looks as good as I hope that it will, and I always end up just getting it back in a pixie. Who knows? We will see how this goes. This was something else that was on the sale rack. It's Anatomicals New York, London, Paris, and Foam Fashionably Fruity Body Cleanser. I've used some of their products before. I do like them. Their little packaging is so cute though. I mean, the bottle's pretty plain, but they always have really cute little catchy names for their products. Purple. Oh, it smells like grape blueberry sweet tarts. Oh, it smells good. Picked up this mask by the Body Shop. Vitamin E Sink In Moisture Mask. You apply it, leave on 10 minutes, tissue it off. I've not tried any of the Body Shop masks. Frankly, didn't even know they had any. I thought, what the heck? Right there in the line at Ulta, they have like all these little sizes of things. That is a layover to catch meddlers, let me tell you. Here it is. I picked up a couple items by Wish. I actually got a blueberry shave cream by Wish in one of my Glossy box. Maybe it was a Birchbox. I did like it. What I liked was that their shave cream, well, it was in a tube instead of, you know how the shave creams like Gillette, anyway, whatever you get at Target, come in the can, and I never use it up fast enough. The can always gets rusty. So I liked that it was in a tube. This is the shave cream. This is coconut. It's in plastic, so that's good. It won't get rusty. I haven't smelled it yet though. It's not as coconutty as I had imagined. Oh yeah, just get it right on up there. Ooh, it's so rich. Ooh, it's so nice. Man, that feels hydrating. That feels luxurious. I don't know, there's something different about the smell. It's coconut, but I don't know, a little bit of a Play-Doh smell. Yeah, maybe coconut and like paste. It's not horrible, it just doesn't smell quite as good as I thought it was going to. The Wish Sugar Scrub. 3 wishes. Sugar Scrub. That looks nice. Gosh, it looks really creamy. This has that same smell as the shaving cream. It's really creamy. The grit in it is very fine, or fine for a body scrub for sure. Feels hydrating too. And because I bought the Wish products, there was supposed to be a Wish bag, and they thought they had it, but they couldn't find it, so they gave me some Stravectin samples instead. Extreme Cream, Energizing Oxygen Complex, Anti-Aging Ingredients, Hydrates Skin, Fresh, Replenished, Plumped, and Nourished throughout the day. So it's a day cream. Alright then. So a little cream. Some white cream. That kind of smell. It feels like a gel. Extreme Cream you think is gonna be thick, but it's really not thick, but it does feel very hydrating. The next thing was Intensive Illuminating Serum. Boosts skin clarity for brighter, more even complexion. Oh, I wanted to see if it had any like reflective properties to it, but it doesn't look like it does. Put that on before your moisturizer. The next thing was the So Advanced Intensive Concentrate for wrinkles and stretch marks. Apply all over to cleansed face, avoid eye area. AM PM gently massages into wrinkle prone areas for stretch marks. AM PM on cleansed skin, massaging into targeted areas. Okay, it's just a white cream. Feels very hydrating. It's thicker, obviously thicker than the serum, but thicker than the Extreme Cream. Feels really nice. Well, thank you Ulta for the freebies. Okay, I picked this up at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is an organic food store. We don't have one here, but I went to the one in Tallahassee, and I picked up this, and then I picked up their body wash, which I already used it all up. I loved it. It's only like $2, $2.99. Smelled to me just as good as Happy Hippie and way cheaper. I will be getting some more whenever I go back, but I have not used. Does smell like lavender. Has sweet almond oil. It's very oily. I'm not going to try to play with that too much because that looks like I will make a mess on myself. Wait until I get in the shower. Definitely smells like lavender. So if you're a lavender fan, you want to check that out. That would be nice. Night. You need to relax. Do your little scrub. Smelling the lavender. Feeling chill. Yes. I haven't used it yet, but it seems like that will be something hydrating. Sea salt, almond oil, sweet almond oil, safflower seed oil, sunflower seed oil, lavender oil, grape seed oil, apricot kernel oil, avocado oil, green tea leaf extract, St. John's Word. All these awesome ingredients that are super good for your skin in here. I think this is gonna be the bomb, y'all. Picked up some shower gels from Bath and Body Works. They were having the deal, the buy 3 get 3 things. Picked up wild honeysuckle. I think I got all new stuff. It smells like honey. Honeysuckle even. Like at first when you smell it, it's honey. Sweet. Honey. Cherry blossom. That reminds me of my Cherry in the Air by Escada fragrance. Yummy. Carried Away. Sort of reminds me of jelly beans and grapefruit and Suave shampoo. It smells good, but it's hard to describe what it smells like. Butterfly flower. It smells floral, but it also smells like cantaloupe. Love and Sunshine. I've been having a thing for yellow lately. Well, obviously my nails, and I painted my toes the same color. It's like floral, sweet and floral. A little bit of citrus to it. Smells sunny and summery. And then I got fresh basil citrus scrub. Sugarcane scrub. I haven't bought any of the scrubs from Bath and Body Works, so I don't know if they've always had them or if I just never noticed it or what. Sugary, and the basil comes after. Sticky! Ooey! That is fresh, a little zesty. These are just the prettiest, happiest colors, just like jewels. Ooh, pretty. Down to Sephora stuff, picked up more of the Express Cleansing Wipes. And I picked up the Express Cleansing Exfoliating Wipes. Something to be aware about these is on one side, it's raised. It's pretty gritty. It's pretty coarse feeling. So when you slap it up there like you're gonna get to going on your face, you might want to just take it easy first. Maybe test it on your shoulder or something a little bit because it's pretty abrasive feeling. Now the other side is just as soft as the regular cleansing wipes. I do use them on my face. I just do it easy, and then maybe on my shoulder, my back a little bit. Then I'll use it what I consider normal. They're serious about the exfoliating with this. Picked up the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil and the Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder Cleanser. I'll have to do a Take It Off Tuesday and review those. Sephora has these paper masks. I picked up a couple of the newest ones. Moisturizing and Soothing Lotus Mask. And then the other is the Ling Ji, the mushroom mask. It's anti-aging and smoothing. And I picked up a couple of these eye gels. This is a cooling under eye gels for hydrating, and then this is cooling under eye gel for revitalizing. So the deal with this is it's supposed to help with the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and you're supposed to be able to use it. It says reusable up to 10 times, and it says you don't have to put it in the refrigerator. This one helps tone and maintain skin barrier function. Smooth surface micro relief, reduces crow's feet wrinkles, hydrating and smoothing. These are supposed to be targeted for the under eye area. I thought they looked interesting, so I wanted to try them. And then of course I want to try the new sheet mask. I picked up this Uli Hendrickson Power Peel Pack. I was thinking they were like pads that you use, but I think they're just little packs full of product. An almond polish, a lemon strip, and chamomile comfort masks. I'll review that for you. I was just interested in trying it. You know, there's all these peels and packs and pads and all this stuff out now. I want to try some of them, you know? Picked up a few Caudalie items. One is the elixir. It's you use it before your moisturizer, so you use it like a serum. The other is the cream, so the moisturizer, and then the gentle cleansing milk. I typically do like Caudalie products. Did the Glam Glow Mud to Foam Cleanser. I haven't tried this yet, so I'll have to review it for you, let you know what I think. I love the Glam Glow masks. I'm hoping that I like this just as well. Picked up some First Aid Beauty items. One is the Facial Radiance Pads. They're the Exfoliate, Tone, and Brighten, an Ultra Repair Cream, and their Face Cleanser. I'll have to do a review on those things. Also picked up their Emergency Moisture Kit. It says it's 7-day dose. Ultra Repair Instant Oatmeal Mask, Ultra Repair Cream, and then the Ultra Repair Liquid Recovery. The mask just comes in one of these. I'm assuming you just use the whole thing on your face. Well, it says apply a generous layer. Wait 10 minutes, rinse off 2 to 3 times a week for dry, distressed skin. So I don't know if that whole thing would be a one-time use or if maybe you can get 2 out of it. The next is the cream. Then this is kind of interesting. Liquid Recovery is in these little pods. You pour the contents into your hand and then put it on your face. You can do it once or twice daily after cleansing. Picked up the Origins Original Skin Renewal Serum with Willow Herb. Picked up the Glow Whitening Antioxidant Toothpaste Superberry. I love this toothpaste. Purchased it several times now. I really like it, and I feel like it does help whiten my teeth. Picked up a couple of hair treatments. One's the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, the Nightcap Overnight Perfector. I used this last night in my hair, and got up this morning, took my shower, and it does make my hair feel really, really soft. Baby soft. My hair is very fine, so I have to be careful with moisturizers and stuff because it soaks up that stuff up and then it'd be straight as a board. So I do have to be careful with that, but it did make my hair feel very nice. I especially think if you're someone with coarse, very dry hair, you'd really like it. And I also picked up the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Leave-In Hair Perfector. I've tried many alternative products. I really like alternative. It's good for me to branch out. I got these items by Korres. They were 100-point perks at Sephora. This is the Black Pine Firming Lifting and Anti-Wrinkle Night Cream tube. I've heard nothing but good things about the Black Pine products, so I'm really looking forward to trying that. And also, is it Quercetin? An Oak Face Primer, and that is a good size. Philosophy has a new fragrance. It's the Live Joyously. I would say it's a powdery floral, so if you like romantic type fragrances, you might want to go check that one out. Now these polishes, this was actually somebody I had worked with. Her husband was transferred, so they were leaving the country, and in order to ship her polishes, they would have had to pay some kind of crazy like biohazard fee or something. So I was the lucky recipient of some of those polishes. So 3 Zoya polishes, Tansy, Kimber's the pink one, and Carly is the purple. And then I got La Positively Hot is this pretty pink, and a very light pink is Susie and the Lifeguard. So that was very nice of her. That same vein, this is something that I bought. I played with it at the store. It's by Perfect Formula. It's their pink gel coat. This is not a gel product in any way. It is just it's a treatment for your nails. This pink polish, you just put it on, use it like regular polish. I actually used it. I did my nail cleanser, my base coat, then I put this on, then I did my polish. It's the only reason I have nails. My nails over the past, gosh, it's been over a year, have been so peely and weak and bendy. I just couldn't do anything with them. I haven't worn polishes and I don't know how long. I started using this stuff. It's like a miracle. It made my nails hard again. I cannot believe it. So I bought it, and yes, it is $30 a bottle, but I promise you it is worth every penny. At least go into Sephora and put it on your nails and try it and just see what you think about it. I'm telling you, it is the absolute bomb. It's my holy grail nail product. I cannot believe I have found something that works this good. Then Sephora also had it as a 100-point perk, so I went ahead and got one. It is absolutely wonderful. It's a miracle. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of report that's going to come out and that's going to say it makes your nose fall off or something, because it's just too good to be true. I can't believe it. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I've been wearing these little temporary tattoos that look like jewelry. I picked up the ones from Sephora. Comes with 3 sheets, and so you get some kind of fun designs. And then the ones that I've been wearing, I wore some in my previous video, and it was like 3 thin bracelets, and then I put on this one today. They lasted 3 days pretty good, and then when I got up today, they were looking like they were wearing off, so I just went ahead and scrubbed it off in the shower this morning and then put on a new one. But they're really fun. I think they're pretty. It does look like anybody that would see you with it would just think you had on a bracelet until they got up close. I like them. I think they're really fun. I picked up the Duo Lash Adhesive, and I am wearing some false lashes today. These are just e.l.f. cheapy ones. I've always used lash adhesive in the tube. I could never get the right amount on the lashes. It would always be too much. So I really like this because it's a brush. I like this, and I was able to just get a thin bead of the glue on the lashes. You get too much and you put it on your eye, and then it kind of squish and messes up your eyeliner, and it's just, yeah. So this was a lot better for me, so I really like this. Picked up some other little tools. I needed a new sharpener, so I got the little Sephora sharpener. It does have the little tool there so you can clean it. Picked up the cuticle nipper so I can go around and get some of that. You know, you just get that dry stuff. I don't know, mine gets dry, that skin gets hard, and it starts bothering me. It's like I feel it, I know it's there, I want it gone. Got a new lash curler, the Sephora brand. Then this is the Pro Airbrush Blender 78. So nice, round, soft. This was one of the 500-point perks. It's the Anti-Aging Allies. It's Dr. Brandt, and it has the microdermabrasion skin exfoliant, the firming neck cream, which that's really, I'm very interested in that because I want to see if I can't do something about this right here. The triple peptide eye cream, and then the Needles No More. This is supposed to relax your wrinkles. I definitely have some lines and wrinkles I would like to relax up there. I don't think they have these anymore, but I picked this up, the Lip Love Kit by Bite. It has some of those Lush lip wipes in there. I've not tried those. It has their whipped cherry fruit lip scrub. This looks creamy, and yeah, it smells like cherry. The exfoliating beads are more sparse than the Lush. But it feels nice. It feels like it's going to be hydrating. And apparently you can eat it. Rub your lips and you can lick it off if you want to. I have a thing about that. It should have a bunch of dead cells in it. I don't think I want to eat it. But to each their own. Comes with a small tube of the agave lip mask, which is absolutely wonderful. If you've not tried this, you need to. It is a wonderful product. I think it's $26 or $28 a tube. I just haven't bought a new one because I have so many lip balms. Gosh, this does stand head and shoulders above the others. And then it came with, this is a BB for lips in tawny. It looks like it's going to have a lot of color to it, but it is really very, very sheer. Picked up the They're Real remover. Takes off long wearing and waterproof eye makeup. Alright, finally picked up the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is Bare Shell 02 and the brush. This is one of these foundations. I feel like you have to have the brush that's made for it. I had gotten a sample and tried it with my regular buffing brush, and it just doesn't apply as well as with the brush that's made for it. So you're supposed to just need to take a drop or two, and you just drop it right there in the reservoir in that brush. And then just brush it, buff it around. It does have a luminous finish to it, so it is going to give you a glow. Dry skin folks, that's probably going to be something you like. Folks with an older skin, but if you're an oily skin person, you may not like that because you might not want that sheen because that's what you look like naturally. I like to have a little bit of a glow to my skin. Picked up the Clinique. It's Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer, and this is 2 Alabaster. Isn't that interesting? The doe foot on my hand, that's looking kind of dark. Might have to just use that under my eye. That's pretty peachy. Picked up the Sephora. This is the Tint Infusion. I want to say this is a new foundation for them. My color is 14 Soft Beige. Little dropper. A man just went by on a grown-up size big wheel. Interesting. It really looks like skin. It's very pretty. It does kind of go to a powdery feel finish. It's very soft. I really like it. I'll have to maybe do a little tutorial on that so y'all can see the finish. I picked up the Sephora. This is their 8-Hour Wear Mattifying Compact Foundation. My color is 21 Petal. I've been wanting to get this for ages and I just never did. Pretty standard powder. Very matte. Picked up the NARS All Day Luminous Powder Foundation. Has SPF 24. My color is Light 2 Mont Blanc. I'm an interesting little thing they have going on there. The little sponges in the bottom there. It is, when you do it, it's more powdery than the Sephora. The formula is very light. I did pick up one of the new Makeup Forever foundation primers. This is the hydrating primer. You can see it's just a white liquid. Picked up a few mascaras. One's the Benefit They're Real. Then got the new Benefit mascara. It's the Roller Lash. Then Definicils Precious Sills by Lancome. A few lipsticks to show you. This is the Stila Color Balm Lipstick in Ruby. Packaging is so pretty. And that's like a rosy red. Feels very hydrating. Picked up one of their new Color Balm lipsticks. This is Meg. They're nudes. Look how pretty that packaging is. That is so pretty. I can't remember if this is the lightest one or the one in the middle. I think it's the lightest one. I swatched them all. I liked them all, but man, I fell in love with this one. That is so pretty. Just love it. Picked up one of the Lancome lipsticks. This is L'Absolute Rouge in Fleur de Lis. Very pretty pink. Pinky, bubblegummy pink. That's such a fun, springy color. Picked up the Marc Jacobs Lip Cream in 206 Dashing. Boom. Red, baby. Like a berry red. Feels so smooth and nice. Ooh. And the packaging is nice because it's got that magnet. And this was a 100 point perk. This is lip cream in 216 Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Isn't this cute? It's a mauve-y kind of pink. Man, that's good pigmentation. Oh, and just as creamy as the red. Picked up the YSL Volupte Tint in Oil in number 5. So pretty. And this is one, put it on your lips and it looks very light, and then it's like it cures, and then the color starts coming in. It's really pretty. Picked up the Buxom Full On Lip Polish in April because it's got my name on it, y'all. I got to get it. But what's kind of funny is looking at it, just right there. You get that Essence gloss that I picked up at Ulta. They're pretty close. So there's the Buxom one, and then there's the Essence one. Well, the Buxom does have more pigment to it, does have more of the pink, but I think these are what, 18 or 20, something like that. It's like $2.99. It's real close. I just thought that was interesting. I didn't realize I had picked up almost the same colors. I mean, I like them both. Received my birthday gift for VIB Rouge, and it's by NARS. It has 2 of their lip pencils. One is a velvet matte lip pencil. One is a satin lip pencil. Let's see, I think the red is the velvet. Yes. The color is Cruella. The satin lip pencil is Rikugian. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And so there they are. Very pretty. And then a larger than life long wear eyeliner, and it's black, kind of a gray black. That was nice for free birthday. And then I picked up the Makeup Forever ink liner. It's a matte liquid eyeliner. I just really liked the package. I was like, hey, what's new? Somebody said, oh, that liner from Makeup Forever. I said, okay, I'll take it. I mean, but that's black, y'all. As it starts to dry, it does start getting matte. And then this was around the Beauty on the Fly, that area right there around the cash register. No dark shadows, complexion enhancer. There we go, I was twisting it. I just didn't hear any little click, 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 so I didn't know if I was doing. Oh, that's pretty pigmented. Yeah, that'll be good around the under eye for dark circles. It's got the peachiness to it. Pinkness. Feels creamy, but not too heavy. Yep, feels good. Think I'm gonna like it. A couple items that I received from a friend. She didn't like her Ulta birthday gift, so I got that. Also, the Warm palette from Coastal Scents. I turned her on to Urban Decay, and now she can never go back. So I inherited her Warm palette. Since I'm kind of a makeup nerd, I try and use anything, so my gain. That was my haul. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for other beauty related videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.